This video is brought to you by Dynamic Custom Beadworks. Head over to dynamicbeadworks.com now to get your own custom video game sprite.
You got the touch. You got the power.
So, completely off subject. My family starts Christmas shopping very, very early, and I'm already getting questions like, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? And I was like, I want an Enzo gaming chair and a green screen. And they were like, that's it? Yeah, that's it. That's all I want. So, like, I want to try and get a green screen going. That way, like, I can... all you see is just the silhouette of me and maybe the chair.
1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21.
Oh, yeah, whatever. But, like, I really like how green screen looks, so I want to start investing in that. I just can't afford to do it right now.
233, 377, 610, 987, 15, 97, 95,
Oh, you about to go into lurker mode, Raven? Right on, dude. Alright, so remember that little girl that Olga Gorlukovich was talking about in Metal Gear Solid 2? Meet the little girl.
Uncle Hal? The eggs, they're done.
Thank you, son.
Snake!
So, back from the dead?
Oh, by the way, Raven, before you go, you may like this.
Remember the sun.
There you go, buddy.
So flat.
I actually have 2 of these.
Sorry. I'll dig in right away, Sonny. And would you make some for Snake, too?
Okay.
Hey, none for me, Sonny.
God, he is such a dickhead to that little girl. I swear to God.
How long was I out?
See, that's the thing. It's not a shirt,
A whole day.
Raven. It's a jersey. Like, it's an actual legit jersey.
Someone saved my life.
Yeah. It could have been Meryl and her boys. Don't worry. They're doing fine.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot I can mess around with the options and shit. So, like, we can see Sonny cooking eggs while they're doing the mission briefing and shit. And then if I press square...
My body just seized up all of a sudden.
you can get it from the perspective of Metal Gear Rex Mark II.
Muscles.
It looked like the PMC soldiers all went haywire en masse, too. I thought it might be a form of ADS, but I didn't detect any aberrations in the EM field. You were lucky. Some of those guys' hearts simply stopped.
Let's move it over to that.
She was there.
Dude, she has to be climbing fucking stairs like it's a mountain. Yeah.
Otacon, did you see her?
Thank you,
No.
Crypt.
But you're right.
I also have another one that's actually custom made. Like, it has my gamer tag on the back and everything.
I found traces of her DNA in that syringe you were holding.
So it wasn't Elmi. Why?
Here, let me show you something. Right after it all happened, I got a video mail from Naomi. It was sent to my old address.
Oh yeah, totally, dude. It'll happen one day.
Here you go.
Thanks, Sonny. They're delicious.
God, she burned the shit out of them. She was like, yeah, they're delicious, huh?
You haven't even eaten any.
shit.
We grown-ups have to watch our caloric intake, you know. Ah, but thank you. I was looking for this.
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
Oh,
Sonny.
God. Like, I feel so bad. Thank God they treat her like shit.
Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook. Hey, check this out. The data's been quarantined, no viruses. The voice print matches Naomi's, and I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
Snake, I'll make this quick. I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research. It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system.
Yeah, it's more of a stutter than a lisp.
To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with
Exactly,
one another.
Crypt was like, Snake, you piece of shit! Why are you treating that little girl like that?
PMCs are third generation. But their design is derived from that of first generation. And the basic technology is still the same.
First generation.
I was the one who created the first generation, a nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie. 9 years ago, at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake. The technology used in Foxdie was incorporated, inherited really, by SOP. That's why Liquid has me helping him hijack the system, because I know how Foxdie works. Please, you must rescue me. Liquid's found a loophole he can use to get into the system. Preparations for his insurrection are nearly complete. There's no time to waste. Snake, hurry!
Naomi sent her location data in a separate file.
What the hell is that?
It's a type of encrypted data. Sonny decoded it for us. Remember now? This is data from the Soliton radar you used at Shadow Moses. I'm guessing Naomi wants us to know the message truly is from her. Sending the map data in Soliton radar format. Pretty clever. And Mei Ling's helping us out from Hawaii.
The chattering nanny.
The data she sent was 4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change the audio data into video data. It was easy. This Naomi lady seems pretty cool.
Way to go, Sonny.
It's Campbell.
Snake, as you'll recall, following the Shadow Moses incident 9 years ago, Naomi was detained by the authorities. But someone arranged for her escape.
Yeah, I hear they added that to my rap sheet too.
I suspect it was actually Liquid. He must have taken her prisoner himself and forced her to do research at his facility in South America.
He should be grateful
Chances
someone
are,
cooked
the
food
location
for
they
him and that he
gave us
isn't just
is the
eating
site of
MREs.
Liquid's
Yeah, I
main
agree.
base.
But there's no actual proof.
There's an ongoing skirmish between a new regime put into power by PMCs and a rebel army formed by remnants of the old one. The rebels have hired a small-scale local PMC of their own to stir things up. It's the quintessential example of a war economy market. The new regime is still in shambles, so it's really pure armament, one of the PMCs under Outer Heaven control, that's calling the shots. You might say it's a perfect place for Liquid to make his haven.
Or it could be a trap.
True. But even so, the payoff would greatly aid our efforts.
I had Sonny trace the origin of Naomi's mail. The address is fake, but Sonny was able to track the message back through...
Exactly, like, even if they are a little burned, just eat the goddamn eggs and make her feel better.
Apparently, the message originated from a server in South America.
Eggs that are a little crispy ain't that
Wouldn't
bad
exactly
anyway.
call it 100% credible, though.
Colonel, where's Meryl?
I know she left the Middle East in pursuit of Liquid. I'm sure our sock is on to us by now. We can't chase that line too far.
As long as the whites aren't runny, they aren't dangerous. Exactly. And even then, if they are runny, hey, whatever.
I've secured you landing clearance at El Dorado International Airport. You'll be acting as a UN inspector.
South America. That's about 20 hours from here.
Did Otacon die because I didn't see him in Metal Gear Solid 4? Metal Gear Solid 5. The reason why you didn't see him in Metal Gear Solid 5 is because 5 takes place in the 1980s. This is in the mid-2000s.
PMC security perimeter. From there on, Snake, it'll be a solo sneaking mission.
The Emmerich that you saw in Metal Gear Solid 5 was actually Otacon's dad, Huey.
Thanks. The rebels are still pitched in battle against the PMCs. The commotion should help you slip into the facility unnoticed.
Yeah, here, I'll post it up in the chat for you, Raven.
Got it. I'll have a look at the documents. Maybe I'll even have a smoke while I still can.
There you go, Raven. That should be the timeline for the entire game series. Now, I do have Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. They're Nintendo games, and they're kind of fuck-all impossible. But if you guys really want to see me play them, I will. Yeah, Raven, it's a little confusing, because, like, they jump all over the timeline. But, anything... Let's see... Anything dealing with Big Boss is before this. So, like, Snake Eater, Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, and Phantom Pain, all of those are dealing with the original Snake, who is Big Boss. Anything Metal Gear Solid 1 and past is Solid Snake. So right now, Big Boss is dead. Snake killed him. Do it, just do it. Alright, let me, I'll find some, like, playthroughs for it. And, see what I can come up with. And, when I feel confident enough to run it, I'll run those 2 games. Yeah, Phantom Pain, you're still playing as Big Boss. Yeah, since this is going to be coming out after the Phantom Pain playthrough.
The data we got from Arsenal
fucking the little blonde-haired shithead kid that we found named Eli, that was a young Liquid Snake. Oh no, not the guinea pig!
The system is to control IDs. It fits in with their plans perfectly.
Seizing control of the world's ID systems, and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. For the Patriots, that's the ultimate prize. You might say the Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Everything that Solidus feared 5 years ago, it's all come to pass.
The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information.
God, I love that camo suit. Just press up against a surface and it automatically takes the color of it.
Not even the UN can stand up to them.
Then Liquid's insurrection is against them.
Exactly. It would seem as though Liquid has taken up Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense,
get ready to do the hump crawl, Snake.
Already a living reality.
You mean the PMCs and their war business?
That's right, hump crawl it, Snake. Hump crawl the shit out of it.
Forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath the surface, a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
And no matter who wins, the world has
no future.
Until we stop Liquid and destroy the system, we'll never be free.
Snake, what we call peace is an equilibrium kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
Snake, here's what we know about the current battle. Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
That's where she is.
Assuming the data is correct.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pan down. What the fuck are those?
Troops have been operating at high altitudes. We have reports that it's starting to upset the balance of the nano-machine control system.
Meaning?
Meaning the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nano-machines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
Steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
Oh, no, they're not. They are not. They better don't. Well, well, well. Well, look who it is. Still sporting that lovely bullet wound I gave him. Who are these people? Will I be able to hate them? Yes, you will.
Leave one.
Don't forget this face. This is the face of the bastard who killed your comrades.
Alright, Ash.
More guerrillas will be coming to storm the safe house. He must be among their numbers. Sooner or later he will come. Don't let down your guard.
Hey dude, work is work.
Otacon. What the hell?
That was Vamp. I'm sure of it. I'll never forget that face.
Those were PMC soldiers with him. Is he involved in Liquid's plan?
We watched him die in Manhattan. Damn it, he won't leave us alone. Snake, could Vamp be immortal?
Not a chance. This is the real world, not some fantasy game.
Next time he shows up...
Not now, Otacon.
Right. I know. Snake, according to satellite imagery procured by Mei Ling, the facility where Naomi's being held is to the north, along a mountain road. I'm sending the location to your map.
Mei Ling? What's she up to these days?
Taking command of the Missouri, apparently.
The Missouri? That's a World War II battleship.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago. I hear it's now being used as a virtual training vessel.
No kidding.
Not for actual combat training, of course, but rather to get sailors used to seamanship on an analog vessel. Or so I hear. After the mess at Shadow Moses, Mei Ling kinda got put out to pasture.
Even so, making captain at her age, that's pretty impressive.
Rumor has it she caught the eye of some lecherous old admiral who got her promoted. She always did have a thing for older men.
Maybe it's too early to retire after all.
Taking a little training on an analog vessel, Snake?
No. At this point, I've got no need for any more training.
Wasn't there a shapeshifter in Metal Gear Solid 1? Yes, Decoy Octopus.
The conflict between the PMCs and the rebels has nothing to do with your mission. There's no reason for you to get involved or take sides. That said, creating some sort of impact on the battlefield could produce better conditions for sneaking. The rebels are targeting the facility being used by the PMCs as a base. This is more or less the same spot where Naomi's being held. If you aid the rebels, they might get rid of some of the PMCs and help carve a path for you to sneak in.
That freak I just saw, with the tentacles, was it using the same octo-camo system as my suit?
Yeah?
I thought that technology was of your own design.
Actually, I kinda based it on some design Sonny snagged off the net.
And the data came from?
DARPA?
So in other words, we're on equal ground technologically.
Sorry, I guess I should have told you.
And by the looks of things, they know I'm coming too.
Yeah, it could be a trap. Stay sharp.
Alright. Weapons! Don't need the stun knife. Let's see, what do we want to carry into battle? I know I'm gonna need a sniper rifle, so let's bring the sniper rifle. Submachine guns. Let's use the MP5. Yeah, that ought to be good for right now. And then items. The syringe. Stealth camo. That should be everything we need for right now. And camouflage. Face, and we will put on the face camo.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
Hey, Angry, how you doing, dude? Who is my favorite Mighty Duck? I don't know. I've never actually been asked that question before. Come on, let me up there. The fuck are they shooting at? Oh!
Footsteps. Hey!
Snake, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A member of the mission staff. A psychological counselor.
Psychological counselor?
A lot of soldiers can't handle the stress of battle. End up panicking. She'll be useful in helping you understand the mindset of both the PMC and rebel soldiers.
She?
Rosemary.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
This is Rosemary. She used to work as a data analyst at the Pentagon, but moved to combat support during the Big Shell incident.
Yeah. She was in charge of Jack's files, wasn't she?
After that, she studied psychology. And now she's a counselor with CSP, the Combat Stress Platoon.
Yeah, I hear psychological counseling's the hot field these days. Increased combat efficiency and productivity, all without ever picking up a gun.
I'll be acting as your personal counselor on this mission. Since the passing of the new millennium, one of the most important issues facing today's military is the mental care of its soldiers. I can also provide advice on soldier psychology from a threat assessment perspective. contact me anytime. I'll be standing by here at home with Roy, but I'm on a different circuit. The frequency is 147.79.
And I'll be calling you
Advice
never.
have a positive effect on your psych gauge. Survival on the battlefield depends on your psychological well-being. Lose your cool and your body stops doing what you tell it to. Even a veteran soldier like you.
I know. Mind, body, technique. Some things haven't changed with time.
When your psyche is running low, ask her for advice. It'll help keep you in peak condition and focused on the mission.
By the way, Colonel, isn't that your house?
Well, yes.
Then the woman you married, the one that Meryl was talking about.
Is Rosemary, yes. Didn't I tell you before?
News to me. What about Jack?
Jack?
Jack, from Foxhound. Codename Ryden. I seem to remember him being engaged to Rose.
Oh. We lost all trace of him.
Jack's gone. I used to work with the guy. He saved Sonny from the Patriots.
He disappeared soon after that.
What about you? Jack disappeared and you just moved in on Rose?
I was consoling her over her loss, and one thing just led to another.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Yeah, lucky me, huh?
Now I see why Meryl was so disgusted.
Meryl said something about me.
Yeah, I believe her words were, "I'll never forgive that womanizing piece of shit."
I see.
Damn.
You knew she was our informant in the Middle East, didn't you? Was it you who put her up to it?
Yes. I used my connections in the army to get Meryl the job.
You wanted your daughter someplace where you could keep an eye on her.
Look, everybody involved in the incident at Shadow Moses either lost their job and status, or in the case of Meryl and Mei Ling, got brushed aside. Meryl wanted to make a comeback, a difference. We can't all be as strong as you, Snake. Some of us can't bear living like pariahs.
Since Shadow Moses, I've been branded a criminal.
I think of it as my own small way of making it up to my daughter. My own flesh and blood. In any case, call Rosemary if you ever need advice.
Yeah, we're gonna do that like never. Just to let you know. Of course you hear footsteps. I'm running.
What? Hey!
Just my imagination.
And boom, headshot. And boom, headshot.